Imagine two resumes for a construction leadership role. They have the same years on the tools and the same project history. One goes straight into the trash, the other gets an interview. The difference usually comes down to a single line under their certifications. For years, an OSHA 30 card was enough to stand out. The OSHA 30 is a 30-hour training program that covers a broad range of safety and health hazards workers may face on a construction site. Today, it represents the legal minimum to step onto a site. It proves you attended a class, but it does not verify your ability to manage a crew. To prove execution in the field, employers now look for credentials from the Board of Certified Safety Professionals, or BCSP. The BCSP is a nonprofit organization that sets technical competency criteria for safety, health, and environmental practitioners. They specifically look for the STSC and the CHST. In this hiring filter, an OSHA 30 card avoids the immediate reject pile. But a BCSP badge slams the needle into the green interview zone. It signals to HR that an independent board has audited your background and proctored your examination. To survive the modern resume pile, you need a verified record of your technical field capabilities. The STSC, or Safety Trained Supervisor Construction, is the entry-level credential for tradespeople and field leaders. The STSC is a certification for individuals with safety responsibilities collateral to their main job in supervision or leadership. The prerequisites are accessible. You need 30 hours of safety training, which your OSHA 30 card provides, plus either 2 years of supervisory experience or 4 years of general construction work. This career flowchart shows the STSC accelerating your trajectory. By validating your regulatory knowledge, the credential elevates your profile for a promotion to superintendent. But there is a definitive ceiling. The STSC leaves full-time safety management roles to those with higher-tier specialist certifications. The STSC is a high-return tool for building leadership credibility, provided you understand it is designed for those who build the project, rather than those who only manage its safety. To move into a full-time safety career, you need the CHST, or Construction Health and Safety Technician. The CHST is a specialist credential for those whose work is primarily devoted to the prevention of construction injuries and illnesses. This is a specialized gatekeeper role. It requires a minimum of 3 years of construction safety experience before you can even apply. The 35% rule is the primary barrier. BCSP requires 35% of your duties, roughly 14 hours per week, be dedicated to technical safety tasks. Meeting this threshold leads to a rigorous 4-hour examination testing complex safety engineering principles. Passing unlocks your career potential. The CHST ensures top-tier hiring preference and higher salary floors because its entry requirements are built to verify specialist-level expertise. To prevent you from wasting months studying for the wrong credential, we'll use a rapid-fire BCSP identity test. Question 1. If safety is a collateral duty for a superintendent, what is the best first credential to pursue? The answer is the STSC. It validates your existing leadership capability without requiring you to change your career focus. Question 2. If 35% or more of your job is safety work, and the goal is a dedicated safety role, which credential is required? That's the CHST. This is the only direct track for those aiming to become a professional safety coordinator or EHS specialist. Choosing the right path requires an honest assessment of whether safety is a daily task you manage or the entire focus of your professional life. Question 3. True or false? An OSHA 30 card is the equivalent of a BCSP certification? False. There is a massive gap between a legal minimum attendance card and an earned professional certification. One is a record of training. The other is a verified credential of competence. Question 4. Which credential explicitly requires 3 years of construction safety experience? The CHST. A BCSP audit will reject general construction experience if it lacks specific documented safety duties. Question 5. Which credential requires at least 30 hours of safety training to apply? The STSC. This is where your OSHA 30 card becomes a strategic asset, satisfying the training prerequisite immediately. Cautionary. Misunderstanding these requirements leads to rejected applications and stalled career growth. For a frontline supervisor who wants to eventually transition into safety management, there is a multi-step roadmap. Step 1 is using your existing OSHA 30 card to qualify for the STSC, establishing your authority as a safe leader. Step 2 is the bridge phase. You use your STSC to take on more safety duties, building a portfolio of work to hit that 35% time threshold. You'll focus on site audits and JHAs. A JHA, or job hazard analysis, is a technique that focuses on job tasks as a way to identify hazards before they occur. Step 3 is qualifying for and passing the CHST to officially unlock senior roles like safety coordinator or site safety manager. This path is a continuous commitment. BCSP credentials are not permanent once achieved. Every 5 years, you must earn 20 to 30 recertification points through continuing education and pay annual renewal fees to maintain your active status. These certifications require an ongoing professional and financial investment to retain their market value. To lock in your decision, let's map these certifications to your specific background. If you have a trades background and want a fast return for a promotion to superintendent or frontline supervisor, the STSC is your best path. If you have 3 years of experience focused on hazard mitigation and site audits, you are ready for the CHST. Achieving the CHST places you in the required tier for high-paying safety specialist roles on major federal and state projects. The STSC serves those building the project safely, while the CHST is reserved for full-time site safety management. OSHA 30 gets you onto the job site, but BCSP certifications get you into the management office and a higher salary tier. Choosing the wrong path results in a stalled career or a failed, expensive examination. Evaluate your current daily duties against the 35% rule before you pay any application fees. If you want to learn more about workplace safety and OSHA rules, subscribe to HSE Study. Strategic credentialing is the most direct way to transition from the tools to a leadership office in the modern construction industry.